My name's Courtney, I'm 30 years old, I work as a community nurse and I'm a gay man. So my health condition is generalized anxiety disorder. A lot of people may not know, but anxiety is something that we all experience to a certain degree. You don't have to have a diagnosis necessarily. So for me, living with anxiety, you do realize through your own experiences some of the shortcomings of where maybe in society people don't understand your reason for behaving a certain way. So a lived experience leader often does kind of plug that gap, explains to other people how they've managed to overcome any perseverance or challenges, and kind of seeks to improve the experience for people coming behind you. So you're opening doors and helping inform people on how better to support themselves and other people. So within healthcare, through my own experiences of anxiety, I've spoken to a lot more of my colleagues about things that I felt difficult or challenges that I've had. It might be through speaking to my line manager, explaining to them that I might need a bit more time, I need maybe a quiet environment, or there might be moments where I feel really anxious and it presents in a certain way. And I think that just opened up the doors to have that conversation and that workplace culture where it's okay to talk about your mental health. I have seen through talking more about anxiety that mentors are more open to having those discussions with newly qualified nurses or new members of the team. So I think it's about having that cultural change. So for me, I think a lot of my mental health deteriorated when I was in crisis. And I think it was made worse by my delay to seek help. So for me, lived experience leadership is all about sharing from your own experiences what could be improved in society. There might be another black queer young man very similar to me who will be just as vulnerable. And knowing that, I feel like a responsibility to ensure that that person doesn't have to wait as long, go as long without needing or getting the treatment that they really need or the support. So it's more about sharing that experience and seeing where we are currently as a society and seeing where we should really be to improve. I think it takes a lot of courage to open yourself up, to share something that can, or most likely was something probably quite traumatic. I think you need a lot of resilience and also awareness of where it's safe to kind of express yourself and share your story without exasperating or taking away some of your own well-being. So most recently, I've been really proud of a lot of the newly qualified nurses that have come into contact with me, whether it's through Twitter or through my own organisation, and asked if they could work alongside me, asked me more personal questions about being black and gay. How have you managed to be so resilient? What helped you? What were your personal experiences? And I think that taught me, the same individuals that showed me how to kind of protect my mental health, how to get support, what charities were available. I was now presenting that same information and some of my own knowledge to this new generation. So I've been most proud of that. I think my most favourite thing is, even though I had a delay with seeking help and knowing that cognitive behavioural therapy would be, for me, the most effective therapy to manage and control my anxiety, I think seeing that I'm also making a difference from my own benefit of seeking that therapy and sharing that knowledge and improving services has really what's kept me driven and motivated. I would say know the power and know your journey. You may still be on that journey. Know what the power of storytelling can evoke and how even for you fundamentally that can be such a healing process. So for me, I think I learned that people don't just come in boxes. It sounds like an obvious thing, but hearing everyone's experiences, how many different conditions they had, not just one, it made me realize that people aren't just one label. You can't just say that someone's anxiety, someone's a health condition, or someone is just one experience. There's a whole holistic person behind that label. So from hearing other people's stories and seeing how they've overcome challenges with their health conditions, it taught me that we really are all human, and the human experience is so broad, and you really can always learn from someone else.